Hi everyone. So we are back here at the login page for myBlueprint, our individual pathway planner tool. I'm just going to log in quickly. I'm going to show you how to create a class and how to add students to your class. And then I'm going to show you really briefly how you can go about setting up activities for your students and interacting with them in some pretty unique and pretty interesting ways. So I'm just going to quickly sign in here. And obviously we used our different PL account, sign in, and I start at my dashboard with no insights, no information here. When I have a class that's actually up and running and students are actually using it, you will see, pardon me, you will see insights here in terms of how many times students have signed in and how far along the way towards actually completing their expectations for the year your different students are. So if I click on the menu on towards the left, I click on classes. I don't have any set up yet. I click create a class, and we're just going to stick with this, Mr. Felici's grade A class. In my drop down there, it was just the different classes that I had already started with and played around with and deleted. So I create that class. Now here, I can click add students right away, or if I'm not ready to yet, I can come back again later on at a different point, click on the three dots, the three snowman-like looking dots, and I can click add students. I can also edit the class, send a message. That's one-way communication just to my students, or I can archive the class, basically tucking it away for later in case I need it, or just in case I don't want to delete it, but I want to just kind of put it away. In any case, I click on add students, and the school that I am registered to, in this case it's Saint Jean Marie Vianney, but your school will have your students. I can filter to add students, any of the grades that are in the school. Or if it makes it, it probably does make it a lot easier, I can just find my class. So maybe I'm 6-7A, maybe I'm 8A or 8B or whatever my class number is, my homeroom number is. I can just go ahead and add my entire class. I can click on my class number, and then I can click on the list of students, and I can add in the top right. Again, my Screencastify is getting in the way, but the green button at the top right lets me add everyone that I've selected. From here, I can click View Class. And what I found is that myBlueprint gets a little glitchy at this point. You can see it's spinning. It's not helping me out. If I just refresh my Chrome browser, I am using Chrome. If I just refresh my browser, it typically works. And there we go. I hope, not making me a liar. Okay, so perfect. It did load up. We are in my class that I just set up. And as you can see, the students are not activated yet. Nobody's activated yet. And that's okay because these students have yet to log in. Now, I click on feed. There will be no information because we haven't done anything yet as a class. Click on activities, and I have the option of creating an activity. And just to really quickly click on messages, and it even explains to me I can create a one-way message to the students in my class. This might be an instruction to them. This might be thanking them for the work that they've done. Whatever the case may be, we can put all kinds of it even has it actually has some drop down menu from the work I'm doing in TVO right now, but you can just have any kind of communication you want in the messages. Okay, interesting. If you have family accounts, you can include the families. But in activities, if you click create activity, you have the option here of setting up a number of activities to go along with the work you're having your students do, with the reflections you're having your students make in myBlueprint. You can have them create a journal, and in the journal they can create videos, they can add pictures. It's amazing. You can have them add videos and pictures as basically the point of the activity they're creating. And this is excellent when we're talking about experiential learning and when we're talking about making sure we reflect on our learning. We can have them set goals. You can make an activity that has them setting goals. And in our activity expectations, grade 7 students do have to set goals, as well as grade 8 students, of course. or you could connect an activity to something that's already in my blueprint, like one of the quizzes. So I've chosen that. I've chosen to harness the power there of my blueprint, as they said. And as you can see, it says have your students, I have them add a new goal, complete the Who Am I survey, favorite one of the post-secondary opportunities, or favorite an occupation. So here I might just say, tell me who you are. I'm going to have my students create a Who Am I survey, and I'm going to pick the survey that I want them to complete. Maybe in this case, I'm just going to leave it at learning style. Here, I'm going to add some instructions. Could be as simple as telling everyone, please complete the learning style survey today, and then I'll have my students log into their accounts and they'll see it. Or if I really want to get bells and whistles and I really want to connect with my students in a way that is kind of on a par with who they are and what they're experiencing today and what they're interested in today, I might just add audio or add video. If I click on that, I can record just a voice set of instructions, or and it's really awesome, I can record a video and basically have a little YouTube style video as my instructions for my students. Really interesting things to put together, really interesting ways to connect with our students here in my blueprint. So hopefully this helps you to see some of the items we can take care of, some of the wonderful ways we can interact with our students. And I want to quickly just peek on our activity expectations. This is all in our Google Classroom that I have set up for the Brampton West family of schools. And as you can see, grade 7, the assessments that they're expected to do, they're expected to complete their learning styles. Survey, they're expected to add 2 goals and add 2 interests. Favorite one occupation, and add a box to write a reflection. You see, really and truly, if you go through this when you get the chance, it's not that big of a deal for grade 7 and 8. You can see it increases in complexity. However, there's absolutely nothing wrong, at least as far as I've been made to understand, there's nothing wrong with going beyond any of these expectations and completing more of the surveys and doing more in terms of goals and interests, because they can all be written over. Goals, you can always have more than you need. The surveys, they don't lock. It's not like once they're done one time, you can't redo them. You can definitely redo them. And the fact of the matter is, if I do a survey today, any of those surveys, and I do another one in a year, probably my answers are going to be different. In any case, hopefully this has helped you out, and let me know in person how else I can help you as we move forward, trying to get the most out of this IPP tool. Thanks a lot.